Imagine a pharmaceutical giant betting big on a miracle cure for one of humanity's most devastating diseases, Alzheimer's, and watching it crumble in clinical trials. That's the shocking reality unfolding for Novo Nordisk right now, as their ambitious push into Alzheimer's treatment hits a major roadblock. But here's where it gets controversial. Could this failure actually signal deeper flaws in how we repurpose drugs for entirely new conditions? Stick around to explore the details, the stakes, and why experts are divided on what this means for the future of dementia care. In a surprising turn of events, Novo Nordisk, the Danish healthcare powerhouse, announced on Monday that their oral version of Semaglutide failed to achieve its primary objective in advanced-stage clinical trials aimed at slowing cognitive decline in people with Alzheimer's disease. This disappointing outcome caused the company's stock price to plummet by 10%, reflecting the high expectations pinned on this potential new frontier for their GLP-1 medications. To help beginners wrap their heads around this, let's break it down. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive brain disorder that causes memory loss, confusion, and eventually the inability to perform everyday tasks. It's one of the leading causes of dementia, affecting over 55 million people worldwide, and right now, there's no cure or treatment that can fully halt its progression. Novo Nordisk saw an opportunity to expand their successful GLP-1 drugs. Think semaglutide, the key ingredient in popular treatments like Ozempic for diabetes and Wegovy for weight loss, into this massive, underserved market. GLP-1, or glucagon-like peptide 1, is a hormone that helps regulate blood sugar and appetite, which is why it's been a game-changer for managing type 2 diabetes and obesity by promoting weight loss and better insulin control. The drug under scrutiny here is Rybelsus, Novo Nordisk's pill form of semaglutide, which is currently approved solely for treating type 2 diabetes. It's part of the same family as their bestsellers Ozempic and Wegovy, all harnessing that powerful semaglutide molecule. The trials, named EVOKE and EVOKE Plus, focused on early-stage Alzheimer's patients, testing whether this medication could reduce the speed of cognitive deterioration. Unfortunately, the results showed no significant benefit in that regard. Martin Holzlang, Novo Nordisk's chief scientific officer, addressed the setback head-on in a company statement. While semaglutide did not demonstrate efficacy in slowing the progression of Alzheimer's disease, the extensive body of evidence supporting semaglutide continues to provide benefits for individuals with type 2 diabetes, obesity, and related comorbidities. This highlights a silver lining. The drug still delivers proven results in its established areas, like helping millions manage blood sugar levels or shed pounds, which can also lower risks for conditions tied to obesity. And this is the part most people miss. This trial failure isn't just a blip for Novo Nordisk. It's part of a broader narrative of challenges facing the company. Just a few years ago, they were riding high thanks to the explosive success of Wegovy, which led to rapid workforce expansion. But as sales growth slowed and share prices tumbled, the company underwent a leadership shakeup with a new CEO and even slashed 9,000 jobs to streamline operations amid fierce competition in the weight loss drug arena. Now, this Alzheimer's disappointment adds another layer of uncertainty. Analysts have long been wary of Novo Nordisk's foray into Alzheimer's. For instance, UBS estimated only a 10% chance of success for these trials, underscoring the skepticism in the industry. Ludovic Helfgott, the company's executive vice president for product and portfolio strategy, even likened the Alzheimer's trials to a lottery ticket back in September, a candid admission of the gamble involved, given the slim odds but enormous payoff if it worked. The potential was huge. Alzheimer's represents a vast untapped market, and success could have revolutionized treatment for dementia patients who have few options beyond symptom management. But here's the controversial twist that sparks debate. Drug repurposing, like using a diabetes medication for Alzheimer's, sounds ingenious on paper, since it leverages existing safety data to speed up development. However, critics argue it often fails because diseases like Alzheimer's have complex, poorly understood mechanisms, far different from diabetes or obesity. Is Novo Nordisk being overly optimistic by chasing these lottery tickets, or should we applaud their bold attempts to tackle a crisis? And what does this say about the broader pharmaceutical industry's approach to innovation? focusing on quick wins, or tackling the toughest challenges. In a world where Alzheimer's devastates families and strains healthcare systems, every setback feels personal. What are your thoughts? Do you think Novo Nordisk should pivot away from Alzheimer's research or double down despite the risks? Share your opinions in the comments. Let's discuss the future of dementia treatment and whether failures like this could ultimately lead to breakthroughs we haven't imagined yet.